So what fees are they charging on top? What bullshit fees that I'm not trying to pay for? Let me know now so I don't have to go back and forth with them.
They don't do.
I don't care about edge, and I don't care about low jack. I could buy my own separate one and install. It don't have to be low jack. Any other system that I can hardwire it. All right, I'm gonna have to walk out, brother. At least the pads, but it is what it is.
Get my cell phone on there if anything changes.
Listen, I appreciate your time. Yeah.
He said he'll do the front pads.
He said he'll do the front pads. Let's go back in. Welcome everybody back to Boosted Florence. You guys have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. All right, again, might have to walk away. We're gonna sleep. We're not gonna be able to get the car today, so let's have this final conversation. All right, buddy. Ultimately, I told him I'm gonna go home and think about this one because I don't have to get the car today, and we're gonna talk about it for the next 10 minutes or whatever it got me that I can actually record it. Plus, I don't like making these type of decisions under pressure. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. You get fatigued. This is a very all-day thing. So, I let them run my credit, which is fine. I told them they can only pull from one place, and they told me, hey, we're going to pull from Wells Fargo. I told them I don't like Wells Fargo because they always go with a higher interest rate. They're trash. He said, well, that's one of the best ones he has. He said he has Ally, and I told him go do Ally. And he was like, he don't want to do Ally because he believes that they're going to charge him because of the higher mileage, right? They're not going to give you it as a good rate, which I said to him, I do agree, but I know Ally gives better interest rates than, Ally gives better interest rates than, let me back this car up. Now, they really wanted my car badly. He really wanted my car badly. So, I said to him, CarMax is offering me 45. They really weren't. They were offering me 43.8, right? That's what the offer is. So he said he'll give me 41 for my car. Once again, I didn't come here to give up my car, right? He said he'd give me 41 for my car, and I said, nah, man, CarMax is giving me 45. So then we kept going back and forth. He said he'll give me 42. And then we agreed on, like, I gotta turn on this heated steering wheel because it's a little chilly. So we agreed on 42 because I knew it was actually 43.8. Now, when you buy a car out of state, I did my own little research, which is true. When you buy a car out of state, but if you pay taxes within that state, you can actually save 50% or the price of the car, because you're pretty much registering your car within the same state, so you save on taxes, because usually you have to pay tax in full price, but because you're buying another car within that purchase, you save pretty much on the taxes on that. So my taxes would have been a lot more. First, I cut everybody off. My taxes would have been about $5,400 because it's a $60,000 car. But because I'm trading in the car and then you could save on the taxes, it would have cut my taxes down by half. So I would have been paying like $2,700 on taxes. So to break down the numbers, car is 58, right? I tried to negotiate the price of the car down. They didn't want to budge. Cool. I really work at this. Then they started with another $7,000 on bullshit stuff that I don't care about that they put on the car because they all the owners. The low jack, the window itching. I'm gonna cut everybody off here. The window itch and their own pre-service inspection or whatever crap that they choose to do on their vehicles, right? And then I was like, no, double on that. I'm not doing none of that. Cool. So that's when they came from 7 to 3,200 to 2,000. I counter offered at the 1,000 to 1,500 to I agree on the 2,000. So that's where we ended up at. Me spending 58 plus the 260. He convinced me to give me 42 for the car because I know CarMax is gonna give me 43.8 because the car's clean. They're gonna give me 43.8. You almost hit me, bro. They're gonna give me 43.8. So I said I'll take the 42 and I'll save the $2,500 or almost the $2,700 on taxes. I'll save it. And give me a second, guys. Gotta cut y'all off. So ultimately, with their document fee, which is $900, touch the 2, with the taxes on 23, it would have came to 63. Car would have came to 63, 66 or 63. I forgot. But I would have been financed. I would have been financing $63,000 because I'm putting $3,000 down, not from the trade-in, right? And they would have gave me a check for like $17,000. Now, as I told them, if you give me $17,000 as a check, I said, how you know your check not gonna bounce? Because on paper it's gonna show that you paid $25,000 for the car. If your check bounce, go ahead, bro. If your check bounce, I gotta come back and try to get my money. I said, but I got the title though, so y'all really, technically they won't be able to get it for whatever reason. But they could still get it because they show the bill of sale. Whatever. I would rather have the money rolled into the payment or whatever. So anyways, I told them to put it through. Put it through as if I'm just doing the one loan rather than me adding a second loan. And what happened with it, that's where it got screwy. Because I told them before the fact, I said, listen, this car has a refinance at 7% early this year. I said, I know interest rates went down. I know what I should be getting. He said, well, honestly, depending on how the car is, he said, in his personal opinion, that the interest rate might still be a little high because the car has like 80,000 miles on it. So I said, okay, I understand that. But it's still, I said, don't come with me. Once again, it's not up to him. Wink, wink, wink. Don't come with me with anything more than 8%. He ran it. It came back 9.5%. I said, come on, man. He told me it's out of his control. He said that's what they chose to offer me with a new loan, and I'll be financing 60 grand. The payment would have been $1,180. And I said to him, I'm like, well, once again, these deals get kickbacks for stuff. But I still threw it out there. I was like, listen, man, I don't really care about the payment too much. I still rather aim for a payment like around $900 to $1,000. And I know that it's $1,200 because it's at 9.54. That's the reason why. So I said to him, I said, bro, I can't. That's not gonna work for me. He said, that's a really good rate. I said it's a good rate for the people that come in here. Not a good rate for me. It's too much. So I asked him this other important part. I said, listen, this is the other thing I need to ask you then. Why? I said, I could also bring my own financing. I know I can get the rates in the 7s on this mileage. So you guys take outside loans? He said, yes. I said, okay. Then I asked one thing. I said, do you guys charge for coming with my own bank? He said, absolutely. I said, do you charge by percentage? He said, no. We charge a one-time fee. I said, what is that one-time fee? $2,800. Y'all better like this video. Comment below. I should do a whole video series just going to different dealerships every day, so I can get the real deal on how much they're really charging. I should do it. Make this shit go viral. This shit needs to stop. They're the reason why we don't want to do businesses. I came in there and I just wanted to get the car for what the price was. 58. Ended up wanting me to spend another $2,000, which I agreed to. Didn't want to change out the front brake pads, which are still in spec, but they know need to be changed. Then, whatever banks he chose to run to, Wells Fargo, which I know is a pretty crappy fucking bank. I told him to go through Ally, PenFed, anything else other than Wells Fargo. Even Capital One, he didn't. Didn't want to match CarMax's price. I showed him the offer. He's telling me that they're gonna go down on the offer. I said, no, they're not. My car is perfect. They're not gonna go down on the offer. Not the first time I sold cars there. It is what it is, guys. So other than that, I told them I'm leaving. I sleep on it. And as of right now, because they wanted to take this car and give me that car's not even detailed, ready. They were driving the car. The wife was there using the car daily because it's a nice car. I'll sleep on it. But honestly, I ain't picking it up. I'm not paying $1,100 for that car. It's nice, but it wasn't the best price one. Just want to put it out there. It wasn't the best price one out here. It was mainly just so I could go test drive it and see if I really wanted the S63 in. Hey guys, so this video is gonna be super long, man. Y'all gonna get so mad at me, right? So remember I told you the S63, right? So dude actually ended up giving me a call. I'm actually shooting another video for my other YouTube channel called Boost in Motion, right? So guys, if you ever tap in with my Boost in Motion channel, that's when I really deal with like more of the Japanese cars. But anyways, I'm gonna call the guy back because he called me, so I'm calling back. Let's see what he says, right? Gotta keep it stacked.
Hello?
Hey, good afternoon. How are you today?
What's up? How are you?
All right. Yeah. So I forgot this is a gentleman I was dealing with yesterday, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you wanted an update. So because I was gonna call you a little bit later, but you know, I apologize. I apologize about that.
No, you're good. I was supposed to call you earlier.
Yeah.
I figured
Yo, man, y'all selling cars, man. Y'all gotta make y'all money, you know. Y'all called me right after lunch break.
Gotcha.
All right, so what's the deal? So I slept on it. To be honest, brother, I don't want to waste your time. Remember, I told you I pulled up in there. I don't pay over. And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, listen, I almost agreed to paying $2,000 when I just said I didn't want to pay it. So the only other way I would really counter offer it is I'm not paying the $2,000. We can just do the 58 plus the doc fee and whatever bank he want me to go through. I'll even take the 9%. The 9% on the loan. That's it. But other than that, if he's not trying to do that deal, and I'm not gonna trade the car in. I'm not gonna trade the car in. So I know that's too much far away from the original deal that he had. So I doubt he goes for it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, let me let him know, and then I'll give you a call back.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you though. Otherwise, man, thank you for the call back.
All right, no problem.
All right, peace, brother.
All right, peace.
See what I'm saying? So, like I told you guys originally, he wanted me to pay $60K for the car, $58 for the car, $2,000 in reconditioning fee, from $7,000, and he's gonna change the brake pads. So, let me text him too. Also, I take the car as is. He doesn't have to change the brake pads, right? And that's it. But I'm telling him now, like originally, I wouldn't want to buy the car. So if you're gonna do this, yo, 58 for the car, 900 for the doc fee, finance whatever you want. And I'll put my $3,000 down. Don't have to change the brake pads, and I'm out of here. I'll go pick the car up. No trade in. So we'll see if he gives me a call back. All right, guys. So the GM ended up texting me. Let me just quickly go what he said. I was just speaking to my manager, and I want to see we are close to making a deal. Please tell me what I need to do to get this finished. I will do whatever I can to make you happy. Please get back to me when you can. Thanks. I ended up sending him a long voice note, like 4 minutes, which is way too long. But I was chatty pattying it, man. I didn't care. I don't care. And so I like this Boost in Foreigns channel because I could really just be myself more compared to my Boost in Motion channel. But anyways, so he replies, thank you so much for applying. Unfortunately, I can't make the deal. I am the cheapest car around, and the way we advertise it, aggressive based on competition. If you want to give me a call, I could try to explain. If not, thank you for your time. Now, I never replied to that, and that was December 18th. I'm be honest, it's January 8th. So I'm probably posting this video today, January 8th. And the car is still listed for sale, and they lowered the price $1,000. So I'm going to give it 10 more days. And we'll see. I'll give them another counter offer. I'll say, hey, I'm interested in the car, but here's the deal. I'm only going to pay $1,000. See, I'm going to pay $1,000. So that would make the car originally 58 or 58 where it was originally, just to see if they go with it. Rather than the 60, now I'm only going to offer them 1,000, and they have to change the brake pads. Most likely, they probably already changed the brake pads already, but I may not need to give an update to this video because some of you guys don't want me to get an S63, so we'll see in a future video.